Lioness Asuka.
I mean Manami Toyota, Meiko Satomura, the list goes on and on and on, but tonight, only one opponent matters, Masha Slamovich. My goosebumps have goosebumps, Brian Zane. We are in store for something very, very special. I know we as commentators are prone to hyperbole, prone to exaggeration, but tonight, no hyperbole necessary.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, fans watching this match are at risk of getting secondhand concussions from the impact that Aja Kong could have in this matchup.
This, of course, Aja Kong's most recent voyage stateside. Last coming here a couple years back for All Elite Wrestling. So this is the first time in a long time that Aja Kong has wrestled in North America. Will be interesting to see if that American inexperience pays dividends for Masha Slamovich.
Yes, I gotta wonder with Slamovich, do you think she's holding back at all? Do you think there's any reverence, Jordan, that she might be having toward her opponent this evening?
Well, there is a great deal of respect for Masha Slamovich for Aja Kong. Let that be known. But as a professional wrestler, we talked on it earlier. You show respect not by pulling your punches, but by hitting even harder, because you know they can take it. Nay, Brian Zane, you know they deserve it.
Oh my God, Slamovich just ran full force into Kong. She didn't even flinch. That knocked her back a little bit.
Just eating every inch of it. I think that last shoulder block fired her up for one of her own.
That's right.
Aja Kong, like a fine wine here, only getting better with age, a truly timeless professional wrestler. Slap right to the face of Slamovich. We mentioned the respect that Masha has for Kong. I'm not sure if it's reciprocated.
Well, when you're Aja Kong, you don't have to respect anybody, Jordan. Tell you what, I mentioned her wars with Bull Nakano, helped define an era. Some of the hardest hitting matches I've ever seen, male or female.
Yeah, but in many ways, Masha Slamovich, the modern day reincarnation of some of those names we mentioned, the likes of a Bull Nakano. Really modernizing that Joshi style, that unique brand of Joshi violence as Kong using one of these ringside chairs to level Russian Dynamite. Never say Aja Kong doesn't know how to get hardcore. Never say that Aja Kong doesn't know how to get extreme, Brian Zane.
Absolutely, this is going to be a long night for Masha Slamovich here. These fans having to get out of the way here. Some chairs are flying, Jordan.
You mentioned if maybe some of that reverence might lead to Masha pulling her punches or holding back a little bit. Oh my goodness! If they were going to before, they're certainly not now, because Aja Kong absolutely leveling Slamovich. And one thing I know about Masha, Zane, is that she feeds off of pain. It's not that she likes it so much as it fires her up to hit even harder back.
Absolutely, she's a glutton for punishment, but you know what? So is Aja Kong, I would say even more so.
Within her storied 37-year career, Aja Kong has faced everyone. She has fought everywhere, but never at Prestige Wrestling and never against Masha Slamovich.
Tell you what, I was kind of surprised she didn't bring that trademark wastebasket out, that trash can that she likes to hit her opponents with. But who needs that when you got chairs, right?
Aja Kong making do here. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Oh!
It doesn't matter the foreign object. Aja Kong knows how to hurt her opponent with it. She doesn't even need foreign objects if you heard that kick. Her feet are lethal weapons enough.
I think they just gave Slamovich scoliosis. Here we go, big ol' slam.
It ain't pretty, but it's effective. And the elbow drop lands, knocking the wind out of Slamovich there, but Masha able to kick out.
That's a lot of force, Jordan.
It's a lot of elbow to the throat.
Oh, now look at this.
Kong locking in that hold in the center of the ring.
Kind of a bully choke, as it were.
Yeah, it's early, but you can hardly blame Masha Slamovich.
It's a crossface here. Slamovich is right in the middle of the ring. She's going to have to use all her strength to even think about getting to those ropes.
And she's thinking about it, but thinking's not going to get you anywhere. She is still so far away. A world between Masha and that bottom rope. And wisely uses her feet as opposed to her fingertips.
Absolutely.
Masha Slamovich, obviously giving up several pounds to Aja Kong here, has got to use that speed against Aja. You're not going to win in a strike exchange. You're certainly not going to win in a test of strength.
Nope.
So if you're Masha Slamovich, you have to use that agility.
You're going to have to bob and weave and stick and move, because that's the one advantage I would say, I would argue, that Slamovich has over Kong. It's that quickness.
She's stuck with those kicks, and now she is moving. Drop kick levels Kong. Big knee to the face, rolling out. We've seen this before.
Oh,
Huge
man.
boot takes Kong down.
Here we go. Oh, didn't get all of it, but oh, you see that. That clothesline, she put all her weight behind
Trying
that.
to finish her off, not to be.
I thought she dislocated her elbow on impact for a second there.
You're talking about Masha?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the strength of the frame of Aja Kong, but Masha fights on. Riding a wave of momentum herself, recent victories against Liza Hall back at Reality Unfolds and Killer Kelly just last weekend at Hybrid Moments, but Slamovich cannot rest on her laurels. Not here tonight against Aja Kong as she lays the clean blows into the back and gets caught with a clothesline by Kong.
Oh my goodness, Slamovich has got to be done here.
This is it. No!
Wow.
And look at Slamovich. She didn't kick out traditionally with the arm shooting upwards, instead bridging up on her toes. Such innovation for Masha Slamovich, adapting to an opponent like Aja Kong.
I mean, necessity is the mother of invention after all, and she's going to have to be, as inventive as possible if she wants to survive.
Ducking that Huracan, that back fist. Game ended with Aja Kong, and the suplex dumping Slamovich right on her neck.
She got turned inside out.
Kong could have her done, but again, Masha bridging upwards. So smart.
That's right. It's at this point now for Slamovich, I would argue it's a game of survival. Not so much even beating Aja Kong.
You don't think Masha Slamovich has a shot at defeating Aja Kong?
Oh, I think she does, but it's a very small one.
Well, Aja Kong scaling the top rope, and Masha Slamovich quick to meet her. She knows how devastating it would be.
Oh, no.
No! You want to talk about devastating? German suplex! My goodness, Brian Zane, following it up with a huge, shining wizard.
That could be it.
Leg hooked.
We almost saw the dream realized there, Jordan. That might have been Slamovich's best opportunity to put Kong away.
But tonight, perhaps that dream becoming a nightmare for Masha Slamovich as she struggles and toils to even get Aja Kong up to a vertical base, let alone pin her, let alone submit her.
Aja is slow to get up, and this could be a great opportunity for Slamovich.
Masha
Follow
perched
it up.
on the top rope. Drop kick sends Kong down, but Kong immediately back up to her feet, perhaps has found a second wind.
How's she the first one up?
Suplex!
That was a brain buster, Jordan.
Call it what you will, it might have ended the match for Slamovich.
Whoa.
No, not yet.
How?
Not for Russian Dynamite.
How?
I wish I had the answer. Masha Slamovich, a once-in-a-generation combatant, and proving her mettle tonight against the Jungle Emperor.
She may be once in a generation, but I think this generation's about to get snuffed out. Look out! Oh!
Spinning back fist! The Huracan lands!
Out like a light!
Aja Kong, victorious against Masha Slamovich.
Academic!
The winner,
Aja Kong! I tell you what, Jordan, it is a distinct honor. I thank Prestige Wrestling for giving us the opportunity to call this match here tonight.